disappeared and Lucy was gone.
Okay, none of this is making any sense, okay? But she chose to leave me, to go to this other man.
Not man. And not actually a choice. I think she was confused, so where they can cloud judgment, make imprisonment seem like freedom.
No.
No.
No, Lucy would never have done that, okay? We were happy.
We can discuss it later. It's time to prepare the corpse.
Prepare the what?
So the infection does not spread.
Stop! I say stop! Before I'm forced to lay my hands on you.
Try.
So we're trust Dr. Van Helsing. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Van Helsing, you will have nothing to do with her body. And you will stop spreading disgusting, salacious slander about her.
I know what I saw.
She will be laid to rest in peace, as she lived an angel beyond any reproach.
An angel? Lucy was vulgar and clever and complicated. She was not some porcelain out of your
Mrs.
worship. You
Harker!
didn't even know her.
Shush, before I have you removed.
You can't do that.
All of her assets are mine now. So if you do not stop speaking nonsense, I shall have you thrown out of this house and your husband too.
You pompous, pig-headed ass.
You are upset! And this woman has taken advantage of your pain and your shock and your condition to influence you. But I will not hear one more thing about moonlit seductions or supernatural beings or whatever other madness this huckster has convinced you is true. Now, Van Helsing, shall I call for the constabulary or will you leave like a lady?
I am no lady.
Of all the close-minded, shallow-thinking, condescending fools.
He wants somebody to blame besides himself, but I only need a moment.
What?
Thank you for provoking him so thoroughly.
I'm
Royal
not
talent for it.
So you'd better clear out, you.
My condolences, Seward.
Mrs. Harker, they say that your husband has awakened. You should go attend upon him.
I know these are shocking times, Doctor, but may I suggest that you stop commanding and start listening, as you should have listened from the beginning.
Miss Westenra, taken away so young.
Watch over her.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done, on earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. I'm sorry, miss. I really do not get paid enough.
It has been almost a month since that terrible storm hit our shores, and the nights are growing darker and thicker. Times are getting stranger and sicker in this sleepy seaside town. There is a kind of primordial disease come to old New Britannia, a plague as in ancient times. People are dying in the night. They go to sleep strong and hardy and hale, and in the morning are found still and cooling and pale. A fisherman, a sensible fellow, not given to wandering in the night, is found down by the dock, slumped against a wall, stark, naked, stiff, and damp with dew. A housewife, a respectable matron, is left stretched luxuriously outside her front door. Her hand reaches back for the latch. Too late. And most shocking of all, just last night, a little baby was stolen from her cradle. The mother is wild with grief and fear, but there is no trace of the child. People are scared. People lock their doors and shut their windows tight, but it is said that in the households visited by this misfortune, the doors are unlocked, the windows are unbarred from the inside. The victims did it to themselves. I did warn you all. I'm sorry you had no faith and you are paying the price. Only through sacred suffering may you learn to obey. Our Father who art in earth, of earth, and by earth, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Things are strange, and I have not been able to sleep well since Lucy. I'm not supposed to speak of anything upsetting until you are recovered.
I'm sure that'll be soon. I'll be stronger than ever. Feel it even now.
Jonathan, you haven't asked about the baby at all.
Oh, yes, how is it?
Fine. Do you want to feel?
Fine. Fine. What?
You do not seem like yourself.
I have been ill.
You don't remember anything about how you fell ill?
I remember taking leave of you and traveling through the continent until my orders, old stories, superstitions, whatever it was, I was lucky to escape, and I don't wish to think about it any longer.
Of course. Only we don't even know if you concluded your business. Shouldn't you check on that?
Business?
With that count.
Count was a charming man.
Yes, so you wrote.
I wrote you a letter, but to steal and read a man's correspondence.
What?
He was handsome and gracious. He fed me well.
Darling.
He don't touch me! Don't you ever bloody listen! Get the hell away from me!
Mrs. Harker, are you all right?
Dr. Van Helsing, this is my husband.
That does not mean you are all right.
Jonathan, why don't you sit for a moment? He is recovering from a brain fever. I should not have provoked him. Doctor, you shouldn't be here. Seward is organizing Lucy's affairs. We are guests in this house, and I do not wish to travel back to London yet with Jonathan. So why are you here?
Mrs. Mina, I need help in the watch, and I feel you have an aptitude for my line of work.
Medicine?
No, I want you to join the hunt for the creatures who killed Lucy.
Me.
Why not you?
I am in a family way.
It does not stop your brain, does it? God knows it should not
But
stop
I do
your
not
life.
want to fight.
The fight is here whether you want it or not.
And most of all, Van Helsing, I am terrified. Terrified of those beings.
Me too. There are monsters in this world, Mina. Someone has to stand against them. Why not us? Keep watch with me tonight.
Watch what?
You'll see.
Jonathan, I have to go out.
Mina, you're right. I should check upon my business.
At least let me know where you're headed, Doctor.
You'll see.
Van Helsing, if you give me one more cryptic, I know everything, and you know nothing, aren't I mysterious and impressive response? I am not going anywhere, and what's more, I will sit down on this floor and scream and scream and scream until I bloody well pass out!
Mina Harker. How unladylike.
I'm sorry.
I love it. We are headed to Lucy's tomb.
Garlic?
I hang it here every day, but by night it's gone.
Who's taking it down?
Who or what? Here. If anything comes at you, stick it with the pointy end. Wait. Listen. Something's coming, Mina. Pointy end, Mina. Hold him up!
What are you doing here?
She is visiting Lucy's tomb.
Why can't you just leave us? Why can't you just leave us alone? Don't think I don't know who's been putting up this trash around here.
And you have been taking it down.
Mrs. Harker? I cannot believe that you would continue to assist this woman after my express orders.
My precautions are come to nothing. These deaths are on my head.
Orders.
I will have to remove you from my house, sick husband or no.
Well, my head and yours, you stubborn fool.
Lucy's house. Wait, what do you mean deaths?
All of her assets are mine now.
Lucky you.
And who are you calling a fool?
You're the fool that should be perfectly obvious by now.
I'm not the one following a mad woman into
Please.
graveyards, doing God knows what for God knows why.
Please.
I should have you both committed.
I'd like to see you try.
Please! While you stand here squabbling, the danger is mounting.
What danger?
Seward, if you not believe except for what you see with your own eyes, come
Come where?
into the crypt.
Into the what?
If you want to know what happened to Lucy, you will find valuable empirical evidence from within. You have seen in the papers that people are dying. We have to stop the infection from spreading. So if I'm wrong, you may lock me away in your asylum and I will make no objection. I will sit quietly and breathe easily and take a much-needed padded cell holiday.
Sounds like a plan.
Mina, let's go.
Me?
Who else?
I don't think.
You do, actually. Now come. Stay close.
Oh!
What is
Stop that!
it? Scared me! Don't cry out unless you mean it!
I'm sorry, I just stumbled upon...
What is that?
It's a shoe. A little baby shoe.
Do not come any closer, no matter what happens.
Lucy!
She looks...
Alive!
Not alive.
It's a miracle.
No! Do not get any closer. Open your eyes, creature. I know you do not sleep.
Dr. Van Helsing, how lovely to see you again.
Lucy?
Stay back!
George? Oh, George! There's been a terrible mistake. I've been trapped in here, buried alive. Lucy! I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Won't you help me?
This is not Lucy!
Seward, look!
Don't you want my kisses, you big, strong man?
Not Lucy.
Come, husband. Come. She's
Calling
come.
you! He will not risk himself to save you. He's your possessor, not your paramour. He is not coming.
You think that you can stop it?
I have before.
Yes. Smell it on you. But don't hurt me! A trembling little girl, a heartless little woman!
Not a woman.
Have mercy!
As you and yours had mercy on the people of Whitby, on an infant stolen from its mother.
Oh God. I only wanted to hold the baby. The sweet little baby. The tender, juicy, crunchy, munchy baby.
Oh, God.
George, shh. Can you kiss me?
Seward!
No, hold it down.
Seward!
Give me.
Seward!
Give me.
George, save me! Save me from this freak! Help me! Help me!
Mina Stewart out of the way.
When my husband arrives, he will suck the marrow from your bones and lick the fat from your flesh and pluck the eyeballs from your skull.
Evocative.
Our Father, who art in earth. Now do you see, Sword? Now will you believe?
Go after him.
What are you doing?
Finishing the job. You really won't want to see this part. There are stories, you know, from every culture, every century. In Mesopotamia, there were shards of pottery found depicting demons drinking the blood of men. Babylonia had Lilitu, the wraith who ate infants. In China, Zhang Shi stole life force. The Cherokee had the legend about Junlin, the monster who craved flesh. Just a decade ago in New England, there was a rash of people found digging up grandma's corpse to make sure it stayed buried. On and on, dismissed as the products of overactive imagination or mass hysteria, there the true creatures lie. That's them here. Vampires.
Vampires. They're just...
Old wives' tales, fairy tales, superstition. Modern men will dismiss anything they haven't discovered
Oh,
themselves.
right.
For most of history, people couldn't read or write, doubly true for women. How else could they express their knowledge but by spoken word? It may get distorted over time, but if you listen to the commonalities of the stories, you will hear your foremothers whispering tunes through the years. So yes, Seward, goddamn vampires.
Are they demons?
That is one theory. Some of my benighted male colleagues
All right.
posit that these creatures are a natural evolution of man. In order for that theory to be true, one must accept that to become the most vicious consumer is to become the highest self. But I have a new theory, a superior
All
theory.
right, God, I hate a lecture.
That states these creatures are a parasitic species that have been living alongside humanity, feeding off of us, mimicking our behaviors, hiding in plain sight. The dangerous misconception is that these creatures are pale, or fanged, or deformed, that you could identify one at a glance. But the real monsters look just like us.
How did you become such an expert in the subject?
I have met one before. That my family was young, newly made. Lucy's vamp spoke of an old country. That means he's traveled from place to place, and they nested for centuries. A vampire of that age is incredibly strong. He can bend mind, shape dreams, control those weakened states. He is truly a monster in his prime. But I mean to stop him.
All right, so how do we do that?
We.
Listen, at this point, Van Helsing, you can tell me that this phenomenon is caused by poltergeists, or hobgoblins, or tiny glowing worms from planet Belly Button, okay? Just tell me how to stop this thing.
You can follow my lead.
You know, I should have listened to you before. Maybe if I did, then Lucy wouldn't. Okay, but she is. And if you are telling me that this thing is responsible, then I would like to help you kill this thing. Please and thank you.
Does it always have to end like Lucy?
Just destroy or be destroyed.
But in her condition,
Do you think her condition melts her brain, Seward? If she does not face this, her child will.
How do we destroy them?
Oh, the searing rays of the sun.
No. Why would a species dependent on passing as human evolve to be allergic to daylight?
Oh, the touch of a butt's crucifix.
Wrong. Christianity is prominent throughout most of the world. If religious paraphernalia did the trick, vamps wouldn't be able to walk a city block without turning to ash.
But you held Lucy down with a cross.
A silver cross. Silver is widely described in folklore as being toxic to supernatural beings.
Yeah, the purifying power of silver. I was going to say that next.
It is not the symbols, it's the substance. The powder I threw in the face of his wife was silver dust, but at a considerable expense. But silver and garlic are means of deterrence, not destruction. To keep them down. Nothing beats a stake to the heart. Decapitation seals the deal. They're a parasitic species looking to develop a new colony of hosts. We have to find this nest before it is too late.
How do we do that?
I was hoping you might be able to tell me.
Me?
This vamp addressed you by name. He seemed to know you.
He or something like him appeared in my dreams, but it's all cloudy.
Vamps can confuse your sense of reality. He must have compelled you to forget.
I suppose so, I'm sorry.
We'll have to think of another way.
I just thought at the
Seward,
time that
can
it
you
was
make us
nonsense
a
sparked by
local-
visiting that mad woman.
Mad. What? Mad woman! Why didn't you tell me about this before?
I didn't think it was pertinent.
Everything is pertinent to me now.
Van Helsing, you will not upset my patient too much, will you?
It's the right amount.
Brunfield has been doing better.
Dr. Seward, Brentfield has been vomiting up a great quantity of gory little feathers the other day.
Feathers?
I believe she used the spiders to catch some sparrows, sir. But she hasn't done it since. Matter of fact, she hasn't done anything in the past week but stare at the wall and cry.
Brunfield, I brought you some visitors. Brunfield, won't you come out and say hello?
Do you really think the ravings of this poor woman could help us find the vampire, Van Helsing?
Hello, Hunter.
I'd call that a big yes.
Killer. Murdered my father's new wife, did you? He's going to be so mad.
Renfield, you want to talk about the vampire,
Vampire.
bloodsucker, light,
Dirty words.
dirty work.
What was that for?
You're no vamp then, not even a vamp in training.
You got me all dusty.
Brainwashed human thrall, pathetic.
Pathetic. I am his most beloved child, and you have ruined my smock.
Where's the nest thrall?
You shall never see what my father wishes to be hidden.
People's lives are at stake.
If father teaches harsh lessons, it's only because he cares.
All right, enough talk.
Stop! You're turning my asylum into a madhouse!
She's dangerous. She's a message. She's a servant. So let me do what needs to be done.
Oh, help! Strike them down,
Did
father!
you hear that? Destroy her, Pete. Destroy.
Van Helsing, wait. Let me try. Hello, Renfield. Remember me?
Hello, little mother. Do not let that hunter hurt me.
You're quite safe, I promise.
Her pointed sticks and terrible tricks.
Please, Renfield. I want to talk about the vampire.
Nasty word, vulgar term, potty talk.
Do forgive me, my ignorance. Can you educate me?
Really? You truly want to know? Why?
I could be ready to join his cause.
Renfield, no touching.
I'm all right.
If I could bring him a lovely creature like you, he must forgive me my trespasses.
What have you done wrong?
I must have sinned terribly to be locked away for so long.
What could you have done?
He sent me ahead before him to old Britannia to do his will, but ladies cannot, sign deeds or buy property. I was turned away from every bank and court. I could not prepare his kingdom. My vessel is too weak, so he has chosen another in my place. I know he could not help but act with justice, but it is a harsh penance.
Oh, there.
Or perhaps if I could bring him a convert.
Tell me where I can find him, and I will give him what he is due.
Embrace religion. Bow down and worship where you ought, and he will find you.
Great, more speaking in riddles.
When is she not speaking in riddles?
I practice so hard, little mother. I spread his word. I keep the faith through many trials. When will he make me in his image? What must I do to win his love?
Is it so worth winning? You said your husband was,
A bad man.
and you escaped that influence. Do you not want to do so again?
Can I tell you a secret? I escaped because my father ate my husband.
That's why we could never find Mr. Renfield.
My husband was much stronger than me, but my master was so much stronger than him, and it was horrible, all wet and red and crunchy.
Evocative.
But then I thought, if it is consume or be consumed, and I fell down in worship, and he made me his disciple. And if I do not give him what he is due, I deserve to live bound forever.
This creature happened to save you, but that does not mean he is your savior. Maybe you don't have to obey anyone. Perhaps you can heal and free yourself.
He promised me salvation, strength, power.
Those are just words. You may know him by his acts. A good man
Not man.
would not try your obedience at all. Why does he send you these trials? Is that the behavior of a loving father?
He works in mysterious ways.
Why does he do terrible things to innocent creatures?
I'm not fit to question.
Why not? Test his hold over you. If he will not give you license within your own mind, what makes you think he will give you any liberty at all?
Where is he, Renfield? Where is the nest?
What is happening?
Actually, testing his power was done,
Is she all right?
The bond between vamps and thralls is strong, painful to strain. If she can reach within his mind, then I'm sure we can reach.
Charming in the heart.
Back! Everyone back!
The Scarlet Hunter, and Lucy Weston was impotent. Lad.
Don't you speak her name!
If you had any respect for the old ways, mortal, you would be honored that I took her, the virgin sacrifice.
Stop, Steward. He wants to make you hurt Renfield.
I licked up every drop before you could spoil her.
She must hold some clue to finding him.
She struggled just enough to give it flavor. I can still taste her now.
I'll kill you!
Big promises for the weak modern man. She came to me, surrendered to me, and I showed her who was Boyar.
We are going to run you into the ground, monster.
Me now, Harker. I will throw your child to my lives. I will suck the marrow from your bones. I will lick the fat from your flesh. I will pluck the eyeball from your neck!
are no fun at all.
What was that word you said, boyar?
Don't look at me. You're the language expert.
Transylvania. It means lord. I'd say our band is Eastern European despite the accent.
Ooh, it's all sparkly. Little mother, look at my hand.
What?
Nothing, only if everything's pertinent.
Little mother, my hand.
Come with me.
Wait, little mother.
Yes, Renfield, it's very pretty.
No.
How can you truly tell a good being from a bad? How do you know if you are cherished or loved or only tricked?
Mina! Transylvania. Your husband fell ill in Transylvania. Nobody thinks to tell me these
The
things.
doctor said he wasn't to be disturbed with questions about that time or he would never heal.
Don't fix me with that stirring cowgirl stare, Van Helsing. It wasn't my recommendation.
Jonathan, you're up and about.
Mia, we must go back to London.
When?
Now, I have business to do with you so helpfully reminded me, and I'm feeling much stronger.
I can see that.
Mina, pack! We've intruded on Dr. Seward's hospitality long enough.
You remember Dr. Van Helsing, Jonathan. I need you to tell her what you can remember of your time in Transylvania.
Mina?
Why were you there?
He was meeting with the Count to arrange the purchase of properties.
Count.
The Count was a charming and gracious host. A handsome man. He fed me well. He- And my business with him is unfinished. We must go to London.
Jonathan, just calm
Mina! Shut up and pack! Don't make me tell you again! Don't you dare step between me and my wife, Stewart. I have a right to command her!
Jonathan, you are not yourself.
Hold it right there, Harker.
Mina!
Let me try something.
What is that?
Trinket.
What are you doing?
An experiment. Not him. Jonathan Harker.
He is coming! He is come!
I know, buddy. Down.
What did you do?
Returned it to you. For now.
What was that?
Your forehead.
Mina? Where am I?
You're in the guest bedroom
In Britain? In Whitby? Mina, he's here. He came to get Miss Western right.
Lucy?
He was controlling me. He made me do terrible things.
Who did?
Count Dracula.
Dracula.
What has been happening? Everything's so cloudy. My head hurt.
Let me examine you, Harker.
What is wrong with him? Is he like Renfield?
Worse. He's been bitten.
Bitten?
If we do not stop this Dracula, husband will turn.
Thank God you did that,
Doctor.
Doctor. It was the only way I could break free.
What do you mean?
I was myself, but not myself. It was like the shell of me was talking to you, and there was this other force controlling me, like,
Parasite. Yes! So, a couple of extremely cocksure, condescending colleagues of mine owe me an exorbitant amount of money. Go on.
oh, I don't know how I escaped.
Can you tell me about this business this Dracula wanted you to conduct?
I don't know.
What are the properties he wanted you to purchase? Where were they?
I don't know. I'm gonna get in such trouble! Tattling! Daddy's coming!
Not Parker. Count Dracula.
Another little I spy. One more peasant rising up against me. A clever killer leading the revolution. I wish to live quietly. I wish to disappear. But if it is war, then I shall conquer. I will take no prisoners alive. You impudent, sniveling
We get it.
rebel.
Are you alright?
No! He took over again. Like I was nothing. I was able to hold him off, but only because he's far enough away. If he were here...
What do you mean he was far enough away?
How could Harker know that?
parasite and host relationship is often reciprocal. If Dracula can see through him, perhaps he can see through Dracula like in pregnancy, Mina. The baby gives you certain aspects, although it leaches from you.
Please do not call my baby a parasite.
Do you have any idea of where this Dracula was when he was in you? Back?
I don't know. It was dark and dusty. I smelled death, only knew. And a sort of smoke, stone, and candles. And our Father, who art in...
Jonathan!
Oh.
Get it together!
Nina Harker!
Yes, girl.
What a backhand!
Sorry. Sorry, I'm here. Sorry.
I know where the nest is!
Where?
Shush! Shush! I'll tell you later. We don't know exactly who's listening.
I beg your pardon.
I think you're too weak to resist him, Harper.
Van Helsing!
Or you're in some way complicit. We don't know how much of it is compulsion and how much of it is choice.
You don't know me, Doctor, but I was a good man. Don't tell me where the nest is. I don't want to know anything.
Well, let's hunt.
And are you ready?
Me?
You.
What about Jonathan?
We need to keep him somewhere confined, somewhere he can be restrained if necessary. Seward, can we have him committed?
No!
You want to put me in an asylum?
I mean, there'd be attendants there who can raise alarms.
Even if he is mostly himself,
Van Helsing he
this
is.
Dracula will most certainly try to influence him again. When he does, he's safest if he is contained.
Do it. Mina, put me away. I feel mad enough.
It's not so bad, is it?
It's not so good.
Renfield? I brought you a neighbor.
She hasn't moved since you left, Doctor. Renfield, it's Mina Harker. Renfield?
Doctor, I insist that you do, tidy up.
No, this is not that kind of institution.
If Dracula reaches me, I might do harm. Please.
All right. Miller?
Jonathan, I have to go fight.
Mina, it's not safe.
No place is safe, and our child will face monsters if I don't. Are you still going to try and keep me back?
Not anymore. Our Father, who art in heaven.
That's not how it goes.
Hello, brother.
No, no, no!
Rousing tattletale, disobedient brat!
Daddy, I welcome you in. I, your Renfield, accept your spirit into this place.
Hey! What is all this?
He is coming.
He is coming. He is coming.
What is all this noise, maniacs? Renfield? For once you have nothing to say.
I am struck dumb in his presence. Naughty child, bow down and worship, and you still may yet be saved.
What does that mean, nut job? Speak up.
I'm sorry, Miller. I did warn you. Father, I knew you would come.
Poor Jonathan. Trussed up like holiday ham. Delicious. No. No refusing me, sweetheart. Now, what did we say?
Yes.
Yes.
Father, will you not lay your hands upon me?
Shush, Renfield, be quiet.
Yes, Father. I will be quiet, Father. Only I am so excited, Father. Where are we going? Only tell me where we are going, and I'll be as quiet as a little mouse. I knew you would lose our bonds, Master.
Come, friend Jonathan.
Father, please, please, please. I'm sorry. Set me free.
Free.
Bring me home.
So you wish to be like me, Renfield?
Oh, yes, please, make me in your image. I have worked so hard to prove I am worthy. I have listened in the dark. I have preached your word.
You've not been useful. Not as you should have been.
I can do better. I can be whatever you want me to be. You do not have faith as I have faith in you. Father, I am your most favorite child.
Listen carefully. Now, Renfield, I'm not your father. You are not my child. You are a servant, and you fell short. You were tested, and you failed. You could not spread my word to my new land. You could not finish my business. Your vessel is too weak. So you may eat up all the crawling creatures you want, but you may creep no higher than they do.
Father.
Renfield, you were never good enough.
Master. Father. Daddy, have mercy, please.
Free yourself.
Miller? Miller, I'm sorry. But I mean it this time. I'm sorry, little mother. I fell for the pretty words. That only if I gave, I should receive. Silly, sentimental Renfield. I should have opened my eyes. Do you know, I cannot even remember what my name was before Mrs. Renfield Miller. Who I was before I forgot myself. Before I sacrificed my name, my body, my soul to gain the approval of master's honor. But why should I have a name? Flies do not have names, nor spiders, nor sparrows. I would have their lives and forget my trespasses. I would belong to no one and follow no rules. Open the windows. Break down the bars. I would be free.
I'll ration out the silver powder.
Mrs. Harker? Sorry, my mind is elsewhere. Your husband? You have to understand, Stewart. Jonathan was gentle and kind and stable, and I once thought I could foretell every movement he ever made, but all men may be ignoble in the end.
Mrs. Harker,
We may be about to die. You can call me Nina.
if you will call me George. I'm sure Jonathan is a decent fellow. Once Dracula's hold over him is diminished, then he will go back to normal.
You are given so much power over us, it is difficult not to live in fear.
Still, you know, I still wish Lucy had trusted me with herself. Her true self, who she truly was. And even those fears, I did not need her to meet any expectations that she thought I had. We are not all monsters.
The problem, sir, is it is hard to tell which ones will consume you.
There are good men in this world, Mina Harker. I shall prove it to you.
Aim for the eyes.
Van Helsing, where in the H-E-L-L are we going?
Even bride of Christ.
The nest is in the church.
The church? Jesus!
Sure. Dracula, Renfield, Lucy, your husband, they all raved about the same thing. Embracing religion, salvation, conversion. Our father, Renfield, directly told us to embrace religion. It was before us this whole time. Vamps are hiding in the crypts, if I had to say. They are dark, rarely visited, comfortable enough if one is accustomed to dusty Romanian castles.
Well then, let us hunt.
Stay close. There's another entryway around the back under the altar. You work your way towards us.
We'll meet in the middle.
Godspeed, Dr. Seward.
Thank you, Dr. Van Helsing.
Keep close.
Oh!
Shit!
I can smell it, Marilla. Me too, Dracula. Breakfast in bed.
Hello, little mother.
Scarred up hunter. You're certain asking for it. It's your own fault, darling. Coming here. Dressed like that. Looking so good. Don't you want our kisses? Don't you want us to make you feel big and strong? Put that nasty stick down. Give in. Now. Give in to us. Give it.
Ladies! We are not your target audience.
Please, don't hurt me. I don't want to be a monster.
Stay right there. Van Helsing.
I'm a woman, just like you. I was scared, I was hungry, and he deceived me. Don't hurt me. Help me. Help me. Stupid little girl. Heeding easy words. We could have given you that sweetly. We could have made it good, but now you're going to. Oh!
Nina! Not a woman! Oh, God. These are adaptive species conditioned to do his will. They will say anything, do anything to confuse you, then press the advantage. The next time I tell you to strike, you do not hesitate.
I don't think I can kill like that, Van Helsing. I am not a fighter.
Become one.
I can't.
At least take the watch.
But if this is the nest, where's Dracula?
Van Helsing! Van Helsing!
I'm here, Seward!
This is Count Dracula, I presume? If not, I'm being wildly offensive to the rector.
Dear Dr. Cuckold, Nina Harper, and the Scarlet Hunter, what a delightful party. If only lovely Lucy could join us. You're to blame for that one, Van Helsing.
Don't you speak her name!
Juicy Lucy.
Slow! Seward, bathing.
Smell of blood, Van Helsing. You've killed my wife, I suppose, my poor little sweetling.
Don't get too close, Mina.
Hey, but I shall make more.
It's not just him up there.
Nina Harker cannot replace her spouse so easily.
Jonathan.
A delightful party.
Jonathan, get away from him.
Smile, John. You look so pretty when you smile.
Let him go.
Alas, I cannot. For he has work to complete for me in London.
London.
Do you think I'll dig my nest in this sleepy little seaside town, Hunter? I'm only on holiday. Jonathan Harker has secured me properties in London. A worthy hunting ground.
God.
great city, one amongst many, and I shall disappear with my Englishman as host. We will see how a boyar may rule from the shadows, what the masses may do.
A parasite blending into a population that large?
Shall infect thousands, tens of thousands.
Parasite? I'm your master. I'm your lord. You should bow down and worship me as
God, I hate a lecture.
Go! Good! Shoot! I'm old. Do you think diversions can stop me? Nothing can stop me. Be go. Too slow.
Steward!
With the cavalry Van Helsing, what does one scarred hunter hope to accomplish with 100 stakes and shirts?
We'll see.
Try again! Do you think it's my first encounter? I've met many a brave young killer. I'll look at my first lady hunter. It is adorable. Times they do change.
I no lady.
Oh, do you think that because she was dressed tough, talk rough, that the rules don't apply to you, that you can stand against natural order?
I have stood forth.
Against the young one, desperately born. Daddy's here.
You are not our father. You are not superior. You're not a being to be worshipped.
What dangerous ideas, Hunter. Don't clown the job, honey. No one will take you serious.
Mina, do something.
Charming. Mina Hunter. You harmless, fragile flower. You delicate little lady. I'm going to rip the child from her womb and suck the pulp before your eyes.
Get away!
Because you must be shown, Van Helsing, that you cannot hope to overturn thousands of years of tradition. You cannot tear down all the old ways on your own. Mina. Not my taste. I'm going to make a decision.
No!
What?
No!
No. We discussed that word.
Please!
All this rebellion, all these senseless new ideas, all these would-be coups are really getting me annoyed. Jonathan, sweetheart, you don't quite understand. Beings like myself have shaped mankind since your ancestors pulled out a box. You cannot deny me. You cannot resist me because you are me. Even if you struck me down, I would rise again. You would resurrect me yourself, because I'm the pinnacle of your evolution. Either you may join me, or you may become meat. You may consume, or you may be consumed. You cannot hope to overturn your own nature. Some things shall never change!
Right, Mina!
Mina! Ah!
No! We said no!
I never said I would do it myself. Jackass.
I didn't hesitate.
I saw.
Jonathan!
Careful.
It's alright. Don't worry, I'm alright.
You wicked brats! I will suck the marrow from your bones! I will lick the fat from your flesh! And pluck the eyeballs from your skull!
Shot.
Ah!
Steward!
Have you examined him? Oh. I've seen worse, my friend.
Friend? God, now I know I'm finished.
You'll be up on your feet in no time.
Van Helsing, you truly are mad. Mrs. Harker.
I told you to call me Mina.
Mina. Did I prove it to you? That there are good men in this world?
Yes, George. You've won. We've won, George.
Mina, it's too late. stay long enough to clear out Seward's affairs. I owe him that much.
We all do.
It's the last one.
Besides, a few months in a beach-free, vampire-free, riverside town would be a holiday.
Pity you can enjoy it in better health.
Broken ribs, fractured arm, broken teeth. I've been worse off.
You're no Lady Van Helsing.
No. The cheerful Harker.
Excited to get back to London. Back to business.
Yeah. Never stops, does it?
I'll go with Charles Coach.
So what about you, Mina Harker? What does the rest of life look like for you?
You know, matrimony, motherhood, maybe even a bit of gardening. I am done with adventure.
Mina, stop it because it is your responsibility to answer.
Oh, no.
I believe you have a gift for it.
Because I killed one vampire?
One very old, very powerful vampire. Compared to him, the rest would be
Easy?
never easy. Still, sometimes it's fun.
You really are mad, Van Helsing.
Here, take it. Just in case.
In case of what?
Got one. All in bags.
You can handle them all, Harker.
Oh, I'm remarkably strong.
Mina, there is something else. You know, I was quite like you once. Married, and if not totally fulfilled, raised to be a lady, set my lot. My husband offered me comfort, stability, protection. In return, I only had to give him my life. And then it started with the little things. Temper tantrums, mood swings, wanting to command and control me. It built, and it built into one night he came after me.
What did you do?
It was him or me. I chose me.
He was a vampire?
I want to believe, Mina Harker, that these creatures are a parasitic species. I do not want to think that all men could turn dangerous if given too much power. Dracula is gone, but Jonathan's cross from the silver is still yet to fade, and he still claims to not remember so many things, including how he escaped, if he escaped. If the infection is not living on in a new host.
He can't remember because Dracula was erasing his memory.
What else may he erase?
He proved himself that night in the church.
Some complicits can be trusted. He was never under his control.
I can trust him, Van Helsing.
I have seen a man I once thought beyond suspicion turn before. If it is destroy or be destroyed,
Mina!
we shall know him by his acts.
Mina, we're gonna be late.
Coming, dear.